What's up, y'all? It's me again, back again with another video. Yeah, hopefully you guys are doing well out there. Of course, not getting in any trouble, mischief, But uh, yeah, I just wanted to get into this video. Had this video idea for a while. Like, probably say that in every damn video, but it's cool. Say it's whatever. But main point of this video is I wanted to get into the whole mothers versus fathers, like the differences between mothers and fathers. And the whole conversation with mothers and fathers is a touchy subject because, everybody has their opinions on how mothers tend to act when it comes to like them being mothers toward their children and how fathers tend to act during their children. And I have my own personal experiences on that, but of course it's just my situation. That's not going to reflect everybody's situation around the world, because that's not everybody, because everybody ain't me and everybody ain't been through what I've been through. But of course, if some may have a difficult relationship with their mother, and vice versa. You know what I'm saying? Like I know some people that have had daddy issues, or I've heard some people that have had daddy issues, and I've heard some people that have had mother issues. You know what I'm saying? And and I genuinely feel bad for them. I just hope that I just hope it gets better for them. Pray it gets better for me. Even though I've been saying that forever, and still feel like things haven't really changed. Not just with I guess with my situation, but I guess with everybody else's situation. Because the whole let's get into the fathers real quick, and then I'll get into the mothers. Because it's like when you're a man, you talking about the mothers, and it's like, who are you to be talking about the mothers when you ain't never been a woman, you ain't never had a vagina in your damn life? So who are you to be critiquing on how mothers are supposed to be mothers? This is just my perspective, and you guys can give your opinions on it if you want to, but this is just my opinion. Alright, now getting into the fathers, man. Fathers really do be underrated. Like, they really are underrated. Like, a lot of them don't necessarily get the praise that they necessarily deserve, because I've heard a lot of people say, oh, that's what the man is supposed to do in the household, or that's, I guess, gender roles. So the fact that people think that because a father wants to be a little bit more appreciated, and nowadays it's like these females take it as being like, oh, feminine, or you want to be treated like a woman. And my rebuttal to that is like, basically, why? So you think that just because I want to feel a little bit more appreciated, that means that makes me think that I want to be a woman, and that I actually truly want flowers to receive my flowers, if that makes any sense. But I really don't understand like that whole mentality. Like, I've been hearing that a whole lot, and it's been pissing me off, and it's been irritating me, because fathers, they do a lot. All right, they pay the bills. They may not, I guess, what they say, maybe not cook the food necessarily as much as the mothers do, or maybe not be there to I don't know, I guess, like, be there for your child. Like, say your child gets into a physical altercation with somebody at their school, that they're dealing with like a bullying situation, and the mothers tend to be, I guess the mother's duty is like to be at home raising the kids, and so if the children gets into I don't know, I guess a little debacle or whatever, then the mother has to go over to the school and take care of that situation. While the father is at work paying the bills, making sure the household is up to par. Honestly, I get that, but that don't mean fathers don't deserve like the credit that they do get. Don't deserve the credit that they deserve to get for the stuff that they do. You know what I'm saying? Like, fathers, they do like fathers, fathers, like in single parent households, like fathers seem to do a good job raising these kids by themselves. The kids tend to I've noticed that kids tend to be a little bit more, like, I guess, a little bit more disrespectful to the mother, but when the father is actually there, then he's able to like put his foot down, and the kids will act accordingly. You know what I'm saying? I don't really like how the kids like tend to tend to treat their mothers like, because they're females or whatever, and then when it comes to the fathers, like, putting their foot down, then all of a sudden the kids want to act accordingly and be like, but I don't understand that. Like, both of the parents do deserve like equal amount of respect, because they're your parents at the end of the day, correct? Like, they put you into this world, they're teaching you, like, if they're doing their job correctly, they're teaching you how to maneuver in this world, treat people with the proper respect, and giving you the necessarily tools and necessarily adjustments, to like be able to like move forward on with your life. You know what I mean? So you be able to have a good life, a good prosperous life. You know what I'm saying? You're able to achieve whatever it is that you want to achieve, and they're giving you all the insight. You know what I'm saying? They're teaching you not to be getting in trouble out here in these streets. You know what I mean? Not to be doing nothing that you're not supposed to be doing. Like they teach you a lot. Like both of them equally deserve the amount of respect, regardless of male or female. Like they still your mother and they still your father at the end of the day. But like back to what I was saying about the fathers, like the fathers really do deserve like a little bit more credit. You know what I mean? Like just because it's fathers, like that's what they're supposed to do. Like come on, man, let's just be real. Like fathers do deserve they just dues, because fathers they do a lot. All right, mainly I don't want to make this seem like I'm ishing on the mothers, but it's like the fathers, like mainly my issue with the dads nowadays is because it's like I've heard a lot of stories where kids are like growing up in like single mother households because the dad left, or they just too damn lazy to be fathers them damn selves. So the kids grow up in single mother households, and the mother has to play both roles as being the mother and the father. So that's why I guess they get a little bit more praise, because there's a lot of dads out here that's just not doing their job correctly. Not a whole lot of Uncle Phils out here that's just putting that work in to be the best that they possibly can be. Actually being there for your child, actually being there if your children has questions about whatever it is, that father is actually there to like set certain like grounds and rules, and they're actually able to like give their child a little bit of insight and lend them on proper information, to make sure that they're not out here doing stupid stuff. And I ain't gonna lie, man. It ain't just the fathers that's doing. Like the fathers need to, be held accountable for that type of stuff. You know what I mean? Like fathers, they out here doing a whole lot of mess, and a lot of fathers out here cheating. You know what I mean? Like if you love your woman, you ain't gonna cheat. You know what I mean? Like if you don't be out here cheating. I don't care if it's a biological thing with men. Like we see these women and we can't help to cheat. You know what I'm saying? Because they just there. You know what I'm saying? And we cheat because we're just men, and we gotta and we have it. And just because we have sex with another woman don't mean we still don't love our wife. And I'm like, man, I'm up in the air with that whole thing. But that's a whole nother conversation. I just wanted to just let y'all know, like fathers deserve their just dues, but at the same time they also need to be held accountable. Like same thing with the mothers. Like the mothers need to stop taking their past aggression out on their kids. Like same thing with the fathers. Like they need to stop taking like all the stuff that they grew up with, and they taking it out on the children. Like they need to they need to stop I guess being more petty towards the fathers when the fathers are out here with the mothers. I don't know, man. It's like mothers tend to get a little hostile at times. I've heard mothers are way more hostile towards their children than the dads are. And that's kind of true, I guess, based off of what I've seen in statistics or the graphs online or whatever the case may be. But I've seen a lot of and I've seen certain statistics about how women tend to be more physical abusive towards the kids. Kids who grow up in single mother households tend to grow up to be like felons and like crack babies or whatever, or more likely to go to jail from growing up in single mother households. And not saying that the mothers are bad parents, it's just like fathers are just out here just not doing their job correctly, and they leaving the mothers to out here do the job by themselves. And I get it's a lot, but at the same time it's like, I don't know why that is. It's just like, is it because the kids just don't respect the mother because they're female, or I don't know. Like some of y'all are gonna have to give me a little insight there. At the same time, I still don't know everything. You know what I'm saying? I'm still figuring it out. Almost 30. I'm still figuring this shit out. But yeah, man, women, Like the mothers are out here, like they'll be petty towards the fathers and stuff like that, and they'll keep the children from their father. Like I don't understand that. Like when a woman, I guess, has her feelings hurt or whatever, they'll keep the children from the fathers. But then it's like and then they'll get like praised for it on like social media. But then if the father was to do that, then he'll get shown and be called like, oh, he's the worst person in the world, and he don't deserve no happiness and this, that, and the rest. Like the father will literally go to hell for that. Like the father, like literally, like I don't mean like hell. Well, I mean he can't go to hell, but it's like I'm saying like hell, as in like hell on earth, basically. Like he'll basically lose his job, like he'll lose his hair, all because women want to be petty. Excuse me, like keep the children away from their father, like keep the children away from their fathers, and out of spite. And it's just like that's just not okay, man. The children needs the father just as much as the children needs the mother. Like I'm not saying women are bad people. I'm not saying men are bad people. I'm just saying like we each have our own flaws. I'm not saying men are better than women. I'm not saying women are better than men. That's a whole shit that I've been seeing a lot on social media recently, and I just don't like that. But we're good at certain things. Men are good at certain things, and women are good at certain things. Women can't do both, and men can't. I honestly can't do both. Like men will let the women do the women's job, and then the women should let the men do their job and stop trying to give their critique on like how a man should be a man, or how a woman should be a woman, or how a father should be a father, how a mother should be a mother. Like we're all good at certain things. The father should be the father. Let the father be the father. Let the father, I guess, lead the household or whatever it says. Because I didn't read that in the Constitution. That's just the gender roles that I just heard through word of mouth, I guess. But yeah, father just let the dads, you know what I'm saying, lead the household. Because when the dads, I honestly do believe that when the dads do lead the household, then obviously, there's gonna be a higher chance of that family being held accordingly. You know what I mean? I'm not, because obviously there are certain exceptions to the rule, but at the same time, it's like there's a higher probability of, I guess, success if the father does lead the household. You know what I mean? I'm not saying mothers can't lead, but I'm just saying like there's just a higher probability. That's why men have ran the world. Men have done some BS. I'm not gonna lie, but at the same time, it's like women should just let men do the job, and men should just let women do their job. All right, but yeah, that's just my take on it. But I hope y'all get what I'm trying to say. I'm not bashing men. I'm not bashing women. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, some of y'all may be in the comments if y'all tend to watch this, and y'all gonna be like, man, you just trying to get clout. You just trying to do this. No, I'm just being myself, and I'm just saying what I feel. All right. Hopefully, I articulated it as well as I possibly could, because sometimes I'm a little camera shy. I'm not gonna lie about it, but yeah, I'm gonna end it off right here. It's getting kind of late, but I'm gonna see y'all later. I'm gonna see y'all in the next video. Save the music, save the people, save the world. I'm gonna catch y'all in the next one.